and welcome back to Zoller's Tip of the Week. My name is Matt Brothers, and this week's tip of the week is how to measure a concave radius utilizing Measuring Program 28. One of the challenges with measuring a radius on the inside is picking up the exact portion of that radius. So what we can do is that we can utilize our Measuring Program 28 to pick that up every single time. Okay, so let's show you how to get that done. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to open up our Program 28 settings. And the first thing that we need to do, we need to specify that this is a concave radius. As a default, the program's set up to measure a convex, so that's important. Make sure that we have that selected. Then we have to pick our starting and our ending points. ZX start, Z end end, X end is the finish position. Now, because this program works in a counterclockwise motion, our starting point is going to be at the bottom, and then at the end, or at the top, is going to be the end of our scan. Depending on what measuring mode you want to select, if you want to measure all edges, you can do a Crisp 360. I'm just going to concentrate on the one edge for now. We can go ahead and put in our upper and lower tolerances and our nominal value. And then for our starting and end angle, what we need to do is that we're just kind of look at our diagram off to the right-hand side here. We can see that this radius is going to correlate somewhere in this area here in this quadrant. So I'm going to give this a 300-degree start angle and a 0-degree end angle to where it blends into the diameter. So now let's go ahead and scan it. Again, focused on the edge quickly, and then provided the results. So now, as you can see here, our print called out 20 thousandths on the radius. But in all reality, we're only checking for 13 thousandths. Now, if we want to, we can also truncate these values to where we really kind of hone in on the radius. We can truncate our starting and ending point so that we will always measure in the same point of the radius, same arc opening of the radius every single time. So every time this tool is measured, it's always going to go from 316 to 356. It is nice, it does provide a nice graphical representation of what that radius looks like and in relation to where it's actually measuring on the tool. The green meaning your nominal value, and light green value lines here are your upper and lower tolerances. Other thing to note here as well is that it does specify the max and min radius across that arc and also the difference across the arc as well. This report can be printed or saved to a file with the graphical representation and all the accompanying values. And that concludes this week's Tip of the Week video on how to measure a concave radius with Measuring Program 28. Please visit myzoller.com to review more Tip of the Week videos and also other content that we have available for you. Please subscribe to us on social media. Until then, we'll see you next time.